minerals, and vitamins. This field has even been recognized by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization. At Antena in Madurai, research is ongoing to develop
1,000 kilogram ng iba't ibang klase ng gulay. Nakakamangha, di ba? Ang spirulina ay nakukuha sa anumang dako ng mundo at ito ay kinikilala bilang richest whole food. Sa pamamagitan ng water and sunlight reaction, the wheels at ang ender nitong setup para sa wastong light exposure ay mga istrukturang present sa farm na ito para sa pagpapalago ng popular na dietary supplement.
What I can only say is also the scale of our pond. It's still a small production facility. It is covered, so most of our competitors are cultivating open air.
Spirulina algae. Harvesting spirulina from both natural crater lakes and artificial production ponds.
I decided we should develop an appropriate technology for Myanmar.
And 6-acre size spirulina ponds. And production ponds down alongside the lake.
Dapat namanya daripada bentuknya yang berpilin. Ia mempunyai kandungan nutrien yang amat luar biasa yang tidak pernah dilihat pada mana-mana jenis makanan, tumbuhan, bijirin atau herba. Spirulina amat unik dalam kumpulan rumpai biru kehijauan kerana ia mempunyai sejarah penggunaannya secara selamat sejak dahulu kala lagi. Ia membekalkan protein sebanyak 20 kali ganda lebih daripada kacang soya dan 200 kali ganda lebih daripada daging lembu.
ที่ใช้เพาะเลี้ยงนี่มีพื้นที่เท่าไหร่คะ
ของที่เชียงใหม่ของเราบุญสงฟาร์มเนี่ยมีพื้นที่ทั้งหมด 20,000 ตารางเมตรค่ะ
20,000 ตารางเมตร
ค่ะ
เฉพาะบ่อ 20,000 ตารางเมตร
บ่อค่ะแต่บ่ออนุบาลมีบ่อ100 ตารางเมตรด้วยอะค่ะ
ครับ
ก็คือแล้วแต่ไซส์
ใช่ค่ะ
แล้ววิธีการเพาะเลี้ยงเนี่ยมันใช้เวลานานไหมคะกว่าจะเก็บเกี่ยวได้
ตั้งแต่อยู่ในแลบเนี่ยจนกระทั่งถึงออกบ่อ outdoor ข้างนอกเนี่ยนะคะ ใช้เวลาประมาณ 3-4 เดือน จะค่อยๆขยายขึ้นจากลักษณะเซลล์สวยงามดีแล้วโดยนักวิชาการของเราแล้วนะคะก็จะมีการเก็บเกี่ยวสำคัญมาก
It looks more like a chemistry lab than a farm, but these bubbling barrels are the latest innovation in urban farming in Bangkok. Inside is an algae called Spirulina. It may not look like it, but this green goo is in fact a rich source of protein, antioxidants and nutrients. And one of the best places to grow it is on the rooftops of some of the city's highest buildings, thanks to the strong sunshine and consistently high temperatures.
다양한 대체 에너지들이 대안으로 떠오르고 있는 가운데 미세 조류가 미래의 청정 에너지 자원으로 주목받고 있는데요. 미세 조류로 생산하는 바이오 디젤은 현재 우리가 사용하고 있는
ここで育ったクロレラの質で粉末の質は決まります。だから製品の良し悪しは私たち生産部が育てるクロレラにかかっていることになりますので、 とてもやりがいを感じます。
露天式和封闭式两种模式。我们今天就以封闭式养殖向您介绍螺旋藻的养殖技术。封闭式养殖是利用塑料薄膜使螺旋藻的生活空间与外界隔绝，便于温度、pH 值的控制，更杜绝了杂藻、杂菌的和蔓延。
有正常培养，再通过那个通气培养，最后移到室外培养。室外培养呢，就是有小小池子，到中型池，然后到大型的池子，最后呢就采收。采收呢要经过原型分离机的清洗、筛洗，就瞬间干燥的干燥，然后变成粉状、粉末、泡打，然后有粉末呢。
Many of them you have, you can't grow enough chlorella in a lab to satisfy world demand. So after 21 days, it's farewell to the flasks and time for pastures new, or rather ponds. To give it more room to flourish, the chlorella is poured into a 2-metre wide pond of nutrient-enriched water. It now has the space to grow, but it still craves light. The trouble is concrete doesn't transmit light as easily as glass. According to plant manager Li Yanzheng, the answer is to build chlorella-friendly ponds.
看起来好像很深，实际上它是只有35到45公分。
These huge rotating arms continually agitate the water to ensure every cell gets maximum exposure. Fueled by sunlight, the chlorella multiply rapidly, but that brings us back to a familiar problem: overcrowding. The answer is to pipe it first to this 6-metre pool, then to a 19-metre pool, up to the 45. When they arrive here, there are 2,400 trillion chlorella cells.
4种不同光生物反应器一字排开，要来超级比一比。开放跑道式的设计最常被使用，成本也最低。缺点是难以控制环境变数，也不太环保。 水平以及垂直设计的管状光生物反应器，则试图以不同的光线照射率，找出能够让微藻有点开心又有点忧郁的最佳生产状态。
At this production plant near Jordan, algae is extracted from the Red Sea and synthesized to create multiple products. Development principles say this is cutting-edge biotech engineering. The process of converting algae to a usable product taps into using desert sunlight and salt water pumped from beneath the desert floor. The algae
project, carbon dioxide or CO2 generated by Cedar Lane Farm's coal-burning greenhouse heat system will be pumped into the ponds, keeping excess CO2 from being released into the environment and providing algae with the CO2 needed to grow.
This project is an integrated process, so what we're trying to do is be as environmentally friendly as we can. So we're taking industrial CO2.
And I think with our technologies added into that, I think we could end up seeing a whole new industry, not only of algae growing, but of the various products that come off of algae. We have a phase change material that we float on the top of the water, and it does a number of very wonderful things. The first one is it reduces evaporation. Ponds of this size could lose 500 gallons a day. We can use the characteristics of the phase change, which are when the temperature drops below 60 degrees, it starts to want to solidify and gives off heat to keep the algae warm at night. So we can temper the cold nights by using.
We're studying whether the growth rates.
A lot has to go right before power stations have algae farms next door and stock feed and fish oil operations nearby. So Jerry Ellis is wary about making big pronouncements about algae. He says at the moment MBD's focus is using algae to clean up water at prawn farms and coal mines.
We have two projects that look as if they could bring in some early cash flow. One is cleaning up some highly nutrient water that's going.
Algae farming is blue sky science. It's a long way off. It may never happen.
Is produced by microalgae when stressed by sunlight and desiccation, and then extracted from dried algae using supercritical CO2. Tony Dowd explains.
We're in part of the room which we call our red phase room, and in here we're maturing the algae and making it go red. It starts off green, we want to make it go red. What we've done is firstly we've put in what is the second room of maturing algae. We have put in a system where we concertina all the bags together. That's basically about space utilisation. We've got almost 4 times the amount of bags in one room as we did in the other room earlier on. We've also added in LEDs instead of the fluoro lights.
Qui siamo all'Algae Park dell'Università di Wageningen nei Paesi Bassi e si coltivano microalghe che sono una delle materie prime più promettenti non solo dal punto di vista alimentare ma anche della trasformazione dell'energia.
Professor Weifels believes he will find the perfect system in 2 to 3 years, after which commercial production can take off.
When do you think our planes will be fueled with biokerosene made from algae?
系统旁正在做的是拿2氧化碳来养藻。
这个是可以做碳直接捕捉下来就直接再利用。那这个是这边是你要碳把它捕捉下来，纯化完之后再做利用。
下一阶段要在捕获系统旁边加装把2氧化碳异化的设备，另外也正在规划新建较大规模系统运转实验。科学家不厌其烦，一点一滴的研究，只盼假以时日应用到现行火力发电厂等排碳大户，能成为减缓温室效应的解套之道。
Energy, after discovering this primitive algae, focuses on the restoration of these primitive algae and develops a rapid way to reproduce them. Doing so will resolve the carbon dioxide emission problem and will generate food and energy for the living creatures in this world. We put light, carbon dioxide, and proper nutrition for the growth of algae and its production quality control. Empower Bioenergy Technology Inc. is a prospective and innovative company in algae production, from outdoor cultivation to change it to indoor concealed production. The characteristics of our system are simple, rapid, safe, and uniformity.